It's Friday, and it's time for CSHR Random Happenings.
It's not Friday.
It's Friday.
You know what's always fun is whenever I'm able to like cut Harsh off in mid-sentence while we're getting ready to go live. Because he's like, I wonder whatever happened. Good afternoon and welcome everyone. It is Friday night. It is the day after our Independence Day. Yeah. And it's also like 2 days before Burl makes landfall in Texas.
Yeah.
And all I can say is it looks like it's going to hit around the San Antonio area, which is fine. You can just blow all the illegal immigrants back across the border. It's okay.
Disagree.
You know. So, I mean, it's all good. It's fine. All right? Cool.
You're such a villain. You're such a
You'll never catch me, Batman.
This is why I uploaded this song. This is why I uploaded one of the songs to YouTube.
So when you show up, I freeze you.
I freeze you. I have all of mine.
You call me the freeze.
Josh, show your fingers. Wait, he's doing a finger check. Oh, he's doing a finger check. Okay. Josh has all of his fingers.
I'm losing.
I don't understand the premise behind this comment. Did somebody come and like eat your finger or eat toes off or something? What did I miss? Did I miss something?
You must be talking about how some people lost their fingers during the fireworks celebrations years ago.
Oh. Oh. That's right. I'm pretty sure several people won Darwin Awards last night. Let's give a good hand to those guys. The only reason we're giving a hand is because we know you're probably missing one now, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yay, they survived. We didn't have any fireworks. I'm like the most boring person in the world. Have you not figured that out yet? Jesus. What is wrong with you people?
That would explain.
So what did you do? What did you do last night, Harsh? Besides get drunk with Matt Shukin.
Yeah, that was about it.
Did you just say about in Canadian? Don't do that again, please.
About. That was about it.
You know, you was like a bolt or a boot, or however they say.
No, a boot is how you sound like a Canadian there.
A boot.
That was a boot.
That was a boot. Yeah, no, but I did some work for the mosh pit and then I came home.
Okay. So, will you please fix your laptop lid, sir? I'm starting to feel like I have Parkinson's trying to watch your screen over here.
Yeah, you're like.
Yeah.
Like he's on a trampoline. Or a bouncing bed or something.
Yes, we want to thank Harshmed for going out there and doing a remote for the mosh pit.
Yeah.
A very good show, actually. Even though Harsh was apparently halfway drunk when he got there because, like, backgrounds are still running from the Tuesday show and everything else.
They didn't have any backgrounds from the Tuesday show.
You see the background that's in the back right now?
Yeah.
That's the background from the Tuesday show. That's what you had running last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We still love you. It's fine. It's okay.
I had the mosh pit emblem up this time. That's all that matters. Unlike the
I noticed how you did that though. That was kind of neat because I never noticed that if you put like two at the same time, they overlap each other and you can still see the old one in the background.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But that just means we can use this for anything now, really.
See.
I mean, you know, maybe if I get out of this laziness that I'm in, I'll actually make the backgrounds for all of them like this.
See.
Yeah.
Jalapeno on a stick is apparently having problems next to me. Once again, this is Harsh Med clapping for all of those who lost a hand last night in the war of July 4th.
I had the snowboard.
Oh, boom.
I'm sorry if you If you were to go set off fireworks and you were stupid enough to hold one in your hand until it went off, you don't deserve your hand.
Yeah.
Unless you're a child and don't know any better. Then your parents should get their hand cut off too.
Or do you have no hands and you have to snowboard?
Why would if not having any hands make you have to snowboard?
You could not use ski. You have to use sticks with ski.
Dicks would ski?
Sticks.
Sticks? Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I was about to, what are you talking
I'm
about?
about to get out of here. No, I'm kidding.
Jesus. We just started the show. Stop being so vulgar. Wow. Always over there just getting drunk and watching the show like, God, why do I even like these people?
Yeah. Why do I even know these people? This is why.
Why do I even tell people about this show? Yeah.
This is why I get drunk every night, because I know these degenerates.
So,
That's
according to
major.
Harsh, we are the reason for Hoey's alcoholism.
I mean,
I'll take that. I mean, I'm good with that.
it's not.
See.
It's not the worst theory. I mean,
I mean, at least it's not like he was running around blowing his hand off last night.
Right.
You know.
Right. And Howie said,
I said sticks. Sticks.
Whoa.
Sticks. Sticks.
Pepperoni on
I mean, think about it.
See?
Scott always drags him for being an alcoholic. I drag him for being a stereotype. And Josh's existence just freaks out Howie because he calls him a ghost. So, I mean, yeah. Of
No,
course
I just-
he's gonna be
He
something.
calls me Casper because I'm
Right.
Well, yeah, look. This is what the room actually looks like. The camera that's on me right now. For some reason, when Josh gets on his camera, it looks like he's been dusting everything in yellow powder. I have not figured out why.
It's probably
yellow powder.
Well, I mean, look at it. It's like the color of urine for some reason. I don't know if it's because of that light in the background or what's going on there, but it doesn't even do that to my side.
Yeah, it's the angles in which the cameras are.
No, it's just a crappy camera. I just need to get a better camera for his table. That's all.
Dr. Dahan.
Josh has that night camera. I don't know what's wrong, why that camera does that. I really don't. I've never had, like this camera doesn't do that, so I don't understand why that one does that. I guess because this is a 4K camera and the other one is just like crappy Walmart webcam.
Most likely.
That's probably what it is.
I think so.
Good camera, Josh camera.
Call it the Josh camera.
It's the Josh camera.
The Casper camera.
Yeah, and yet the Casper camera is much brighter than Scott's camera. Go figure.
See if I move over this way.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me fix this.
Bright, dark. Bright, dark.
There we go.
Yeah.
Woo!
Josh Von Cannon on the Casper cam.
That's right. That's right. I'm about 95% Casper.
95%?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So only 5% of you is alive? Is that how that works?
Black, Asian, alive, whichever.
Something like that. You could say that too.
5% Casper. I mean, 95% Casper, 5% alive.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about 5% dark.
Yeah.
No.
So I just can't believe Josh is part Asian and part sub-Saharan African.
Josh came into my room the other day with like shorts on. And I was like, dude, turn the freaking light off, man. He's like, there is no lights on in here.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
That explains.
I mean, it got so bright in the room, I thought I saw the future for a few minutes.
The
No,
future.
so that's why he wears pants all the time. It makes so much more sense.
Yes.
Such a
Now,
fashion.
this man, you see what he's wearing right now? It could be like 2 million degrees outside. He's going to have long sleeves on.
Well, I mean, you told him he was too light and pasty when he wears shorts.
Whoa.
So, yeah, he's going to wear pants. Now you made
I
him
mean,
into-
Harsh, when you get over here, you'll see every single air conditioner at 64 degrees.
Yay.
To me, that's too cold.
Well,
But you ought to see him when he walks outside. He'll have like his vest on and a long sleeve t-shirt. Why did your mic go quiet? That was weird. Tall?
What?
Me?
Yeah. I don't know. His mic went silent for a second. Anyway.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yes. The Ali.
I mean, I can mute him, but I didn't.
Yeah, he's like, I called him like the German Ali G. He always has a damn beanie in the shade.
Oh, that's what we could do for him for like Christmas this year. We'll buy him just like a bunch of Adidas tracksuits.
Oh my god!
I'm
And
actually
tell
kinda
everybody
down
he's
for
Russian.
this. I'm down for this.
Tell everybody he's Russian.
Well, I mean, he's part African, so it makes sense he wears Adidas, and he's part German.
Yet.
And he's German, so yeah, part German. So there you go.
Well, I mean, he's white, so that would mean South African, which the tracksuits still apply.
Yeah.
Da.
Yeah.
Da.
Ah,
But,
who is that crying? You get that? Oh, that must be Maddie.
He's like, let me in, you Mose.
I want to go
I
inside.
mean, I can make it even better and just put on the sunglasses too. Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That's like Russian mafia right there.
Mm.
That's brilliant.
Russian mafia.
I'll call it my babushka.
No, you won't. Don't ever say that again. Which is so funny because look at him in this. Okay, look at him in this frame, and then look at him in my frame.
Yeah. Da konechko.
No, he's like it's like two different. He's like in two different rooms altogether.
Yeah.
How is this even possible?
Dude,
So-
you don't want to set up the camera angles. Not me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Junk cameras.
Two
That's
different
what it
places at one time.
Junk cameras.
Called Casper the Ghost.
Casper the friendly host. All I can tell y'all is y'all better keep that Casper garbage out of this damn bathroom at this Lowe's, or me and you gonna fight. I hate you people.
Hold on now there, buddy. What do you mean by you people?
Exactly what I just said, you people. It's like he's being interrogated on Spotlight, all on him.
Yes.
Actually, you know what?
That's very correct, sir.
Let's turn this one on real quick.
Oh, no. He's going to really do it. Thanks a lot, Hoey.
I can't reach way over there. Okay, hang on. Haha.
Yeah.
Now his future's so bright he has to wear shades. That's my old school architect light. It's missing a spring. So it just kind of like slowly slumps until it falls.
What's that company where they, at the beginning of a movie?
Pixar.
Yes, Pixar.
How do you not know that?
It's been a minute.
How do you not know that? I mean, you were watching Pixar movies like 2 years ago.
2 years ago? That's more than 2 years ago.
I mean, didn't you just go through puberty like last year or something?
I went through puberty at the age of
Oh, God.
15.
Don't use that deep voice on me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Dude, he can look through the eclipse with those glasses.
Oh, yeah. They're polarized.
Yeah, you think your glasses are cool? Check mine out. I can look directly at the sun for an hour and a half and not have to worry about anything.
And I can talk on the phone with these, too.
Yes, those glasses, he was like, here, try them. And I'm not going to lie to you. That's the first time I ever had the glasses with like what do they call that? I forgot what they call them. Anyway, it doesn't have any speakers on them.
The stems.
Yeah, it doesn't have any speakers on them. And
I have my phone volume all the way
so
up.
I was like, yeah, you know, he handed them to me, and I was like, okay, I could barely hear the music. And then when I put them on my head, I was like, okay, now this is freaky. There's nothing anywhere close to my ears, but it sounds like I got headphones on. I don't like that. He can take those away and keep them to himself. That's the devil's sunglasses.
They don't like the way the technology works these days. It goes against Christianity.
Yeah, man, I like them. You can barely hear with my volume full blast, and I'll be talking on the phone. You can't hear really anything. You know,
Breaking news from the CSHR radio headquarters. We are now debating on whether or not we are going to send all vegans to India because they don't allow them to eat cows.
No, they could eat chicken. So.
Well, no, we'll give them vegan chickens.
Oh, no, you're talking about the vegans. Yeah, I'm sure they'd love that. But then they complain about the use of yogurt and everything, so I don't know.
With Amazon Prime, I bought them at the price of, I believe, $35. After the fact that I bought them, they raised up the price up to like $45. So I got lucky.
Yeah, they were like, oh, Josh bought a pair. Now we got to bring the price up.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're losing money on these. We got to jack the price up real quick.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got the link, so if you ever need it, I can just send it to you.
Josh has like the most weirdest luck, especially when it comes to like a Facebook Marketplace. Because I could try and sell anything on Facebook, and it doesn't matter what I'm selling, okay? I could be like, here, I got 25 24-karat gold bars, and they're solid gold. Only want $20 for them. And never get a hit. Josh could be like, oh, so yeah, I found some belly button lint yesterday underneath the bed, and I'll take $15 for it. And then he's got like thousands of messages. Hey, bro, when can we meet up? And yeah, I'd really like to get that lint from you.
To be fair, to be fair, when you told everyone you're selling 24-karat gold for $20, I thought you were a scammer. So I mean,
well, it's not even that. It doesn't matter what I'm selling. I could be like, you know, even for a decent price, and they won't even call or won't even hit me up. You know?
I mean,
no, like, so what happened was I was selling the old plate carrier.
Because he's got a new one.
Yep. And the reason why is because that one was camo, and then the other one's going to be black.
You know, the uniform's black, so he has to have black. You can't have the camouflage when you mean.
I got to match with the company uniform. But anyways, so I put it up there on Marketplace, and I only had maybe 2 questions, and then I changed it during the nighttime when I was at work, and I said, if you come pick this up today, I will sell it to you for $60, right? I had at least 20 people hitting me up, and the one guy, it was down to 2 guys at the, like, after the first 2 that hit me up because they didn't say nothing back. There was these next 2 guys.
We really need to teach Josh how to tell a story.
Yeah.
I don't care. Wait.
They don't care whether you like it or not.
I told him, I made it into a competition. I told him it's between him and someone else. I'm like, whoever comes first come, first serve. So the one guy is like, bring it to me. I'll pay you $20 extra for gas. I said, deal. So I sold it for $80. And then this guy is like, what the hey?
Yeah, and that's exactly how I said it too. What the hey?
Well, I'm not gonna say
because Josh has come from like this northern area of the country, from like Washington, so all those weird little sayings I'm starting to pick up too.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck, guy?
Oh yeah,
you know.
And then he's like, "That's the cleanest sale I've ever seen through Facebook."
Yeah, because it's like the least problematic Facebook Marketplace sale I've ever seen. Because it's like, all right, well, 60 today. Okay, well, I'll give you 20 extra bucks if you can bring it to me. Okay, well, 80 bucks. Hey, Scott, you want to go take a ride? Done. Me, it's like, well, yeah, I could give you $200 for it, but I need you to stand on your head and whistle Dixie out your rear end before I could even think about it.
Well,
Really?
it's not that surprising, to be honest. Yeshua is more approachable, and Scott's kind of like not. I mean,
And
I
then
don't know. He's scary looking. Have you ever seen him up close?
yes,
he has.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, he's in a dark room wearing sunglasses as we speak.
Yeah, but
He's not all there.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
just
look
messing
more
with
like
y'all.
But you look more like a villainous character than he does. So it's like you're very unapproachable, and you give off this.
That's
vibe
right,
of
Harsh.
like people.
Keep throwing slurs at me. I will kill your grandchildren's grandchildren.
That's already been done. But
How? That's
He's
hasn't
like, I
even.
sacrificed myself in the guns.
I fed them cows, and they all died.
yeah,
Oh
something
dear.
like that.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Something like that. Yeah. He's
Look, I do believe this. This is a 100% correct statement right here.
Who? Josh is Illuminati.
No, you're Illuminati.
I mean,
I mean, you're an Indian American with brilliantly white teeth. Something's up with that. I don't care what anybody says.
What a mistake.
Yes. But no, I had to finish off the story there. We showed up.
I thought you were done.
No.
Jesus Christ. This is taking forever.
Yeah.
Such a villain, Scott.
You guys just sidetracked it to like all this other versions of stuff. Yeah. I mean, should we just continue sidetracking?
No. Let's get back to the story. Yeshua, let's get back to the story.
This story is longer than a cheese pull at a deep dish place in Chicago.
He didn't say it was the cleanest sale that he's ever seen until after the fact that we met with the guy, and you could tell this guy was military. I handed the vest, he handed me the money, that was it.
I mean, to be fair, you could tell he was military. He was just extremely short, which is probably why he joined the military.
Yeah, good for
I was a
him.
little bit taller than him.
A little.
I'm kidding, I was a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're like 4 foot taller than everybody.
4 foot tall.
Me and Josh can walk side by side because we like stand shoulder to shoulder, right? But we'll walk through Walmart and we're like towering over people. People turn around and they look up and they're like, yeah.
The invasion of Gigantors.
Yeah.
Gigantor.
Gigantor.
Jonathan said one comment and ran out of steam.
Harsh is like the same height.
The professor is without words.
Imagine all three of us running around.
Oh my god, that's so
Oh God.
Yeah. I slayed it. I slayed it.
Look, it's the three horsemen of the end of the world. Get away from them.
Oh no. Oh no.
See, I love doing that at Walmart. I like walk up to somebody, you see them struggling for something on the top shelf, and I'll just like casually reach up, put it in my basket, and then walk off.
And then you wonder why no one wants to do business with you, Scott.
To be fair, I don't even want to do business with me.
Oh, man.
This is the showstopper of the day.
Yep.
Jonathan came in and single-handedly killed all of the comments with that one comment.
We got a new comment.
Hey, what up, Jason? Long time no see. How's life? How's everything?
Oh, there's D.
Old. Are you calling me old, sir?
Oh, dogs.
Do I look like I'm older than you?
Hold on, amigo. Not all of us are old, son.
Sure, blame the teacher. What do you expect? Who else are we gonna blame?
It was the principal, I swear.
Sure, blame the teacher.
Oh no.
I think they need to be more teachers like you out here, Jonathan. They need to be more teachers. Then maybe people will lighten the frick up.
I'm already lit the freak out.
Well, we should. You know what? We need to do a show with Jonathan. You know, a literature show of some sorts. Maybe another book reading.
That would be Josh, the token young guy.
Right.
Because we're all older than Josh. To be fair, Josh is older than Josh.
Right.
Because I'm Casper the ghost.
Right.
Yeah, he died at a young age.
Yeah.
Cool,
Jason said he's just chilling, Harsh.
Cool.
How dare you ask him what he's doing?
No, but we definitely need to do a show with Professor Fate.
Professor Fate, would you be willing to come on and do a show with us? Your boy always comes on. Speaking of which, I didn't even turn the phones on. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
All right, the phone lines are open now. Yeah.
It was Lefty. No nuts behind the shed with the goat. Of course it was Lefty. Can't trust Lefty. You know how those people are.
Wait, was this a Muslim reference? Behind the shed with the goat?
Only you would take it.
That's right. I'm working on getting canceled today.
I can't tell the difference between halal and haram, so just come on. Ryan Garcia's my best friend.
That Juan Valdez feller, he's a good boy, I tell you. He does real good in my yard every day.
It was Lefty No Nuts. What happened to his nuts?
It must have been the red stapler.
So, things that... Okay, I'm not even going on that joke. It was kind of off color. I'm going to leave that alone. All right, you know what? The hell with it. Things that O.J. Simpson's lawyers wouldn't tell him during the trial. If it fits, LOL.
If it don't fit, you must have quit.
Get the hell off my damn TV.
First
I don't
beef
know.
of the day.
Helbo and I have been discussing Hesi Siddhartha for ages, but everyone should read it first. Yeah.
I would be more than happy to do that, Jonathan, but the only unfortunate thing is I don't know how to read.
Yeah. No, he doesn't.
Sure.
He knows how to read code. He just can't read like paragraphs.
Just huck to it. It will fit.
In the glove first, before you put your hand in it? That's gross.
Hey, that's the wholly difference.
The goat happened to his nuts. What was the goat doing there?
It was just being there for moral support.
I really give all these guys that went nuts over this a lot of credit, because I swear if some woman hocked a loogie on my junk, we're gonna have problems. I'm sorry. Spitting's one thing. You hock a loogie on me, we're gonna fight.
Oh man.
You forgot to age, Hoey. Go back and edit that comment for me. Thank you.
He's like,
We got to have at least, semantical excellence around here.
He's already drunk, so I'm not expecting him to be accurate about anything.
I love the way you put that 2 M's at the end of it. The goat happened to his nuts. Mm.
oh man.
I stand my comments last night or the... What?
Stand by my comments last night or this morning.
Stand by your comments.
Oh my God.
What happens if she eats your butthole?
She'll hawk two of that too, sir.
She might be... if she does that. Imagine being real gassy and this happens.
Oh man.
Well, she says she eats Taco Bell every day, so.
Well, it wouldn't have been your fault if you showered before.
Oh my God.
Do not comment things like that if you don't want me to say something like that, okay?
That's
Oh,
This is
Jason
fair
doesn't
warning.
care. Oh, Jason doesn't care. He's just having fun.
He said he's got an open filter.
Yeah.
Blood filter. Harsh has been doing these shows with me for almost 2 years now. He knows there is no filters.
Mhm.
All right.
Robert, would you care to demonstrate this for us?
Look at what Jason said.
Where? Yeah, I already. Yeah, I had that up there.
On it?
Yes. Mentos fresh and full of life. The Fresh Maker. Dirty mouth. Try Orbits. If anybody's wondering, that bang you just heard in the background was lightning. And all of our air conditioning just shut off.
That's been doing that.
Okay. Anyway.
We still have power, thank gosh. But the power goes out, we will have to
Well,
evacuate.
we're on backup on this stuff, so
I'm
it'll stay
kidding.
on.
We won't evacuate.
Yeah, it's been pretty nasty all afternoon.
We won't evacuate because Harsh does not have a basement, and we cannot stay there.
That's what it feels like to chew 5 gum. I'm just so done with you people. I quit.
What do you mean, you people?
You people.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by you people? That's exactly what I mean. You people. People like you. You people.
We're people.
I hate it. I always hated that. What do you mean by you people? People like you, obviously.
I love setting Scott on a tangent.
The cone of uncertainty, like the very easternmost part of the cone, still shows it going through Baton Rouge. So, but I have a feeling it's going to go right up Houston's nose. Which, I mean, they could use a good washout right now, so it's fine. You know.
Them Hispanics over there be sniffing the air.
See, I didn't go there. Josh did.
They're sniffing.
So before you cancel me, cancel him first. Hashtag cancel Josh.
Well, Josh is a ghost, so it doesn't even matter.
You can't cancel me. You can't cancel me.
He's a ghost. You can't cancel him.
I'll still virtually pop up somehow. Ooh.
There you go. There you go, Harsh.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
So, okay, we're not going on Cartoon Network anymore. No. Last time Josh was on Cartoon Network, we lost him. And he was with the French fries from whatever that weird show was back in the early 2000s.
Right.
And he's never been the same again since. He's been having brain damage since then.
That's good.
It's very concerning. Will you stop looking at me in that tone of voice? I can see you behind me. You do realize that, right?
Yes.
Okay. I like the way he's just looking at me like I can't see him.
What the?
So, Scott, what do you mean by you people?
People like you. You
What do you
people.
mean by you people?
You people. I mean, I didn't stutter. It's you people.
Let me hide off the camera.
You people.
I should not be included with this. I would have feel
Not that kind of people.
okay. Thank gosh.
Those people are too busy using the bathroom in the street and chasing goats around. Not those kind of people.
Whoa!
I disassociate myself with those kind of people.
How dare you? I throw pig at you. Ha!
Jason says
He means-
he must.
He means
be-
telemarketers, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jason, for clarifying that for me.
I just love to-
If you're going to call me and then screw up my last name whenever you ask for me, yes, may I speak to Mr. Scott Sonnier? No, I don't even know anybody that's goes by that name.
Someone
Hell
says
off
that
my
to
phone.
me, I'll be like, okay, I'm ready for your 16-digit card number.
Oh, true story. Friend of mine, his name is Tommy Arsenault, right?
Oh wow.
Arsenault is a really bad name. So if you're not from Louisiana, it's really screwed up.
Yeah.
But he had one guy who was like, yes, man, speak to Mr. Thomas Arseniox. He was like, I don't think I've ever heard that pronunciation of my last name that way before, so I'm going to say, no, you can't talk to him. And then just hung up. So you mean to tell me they actually made Indian AIs for calls? Is that what's going on? Because these people that keep calling me are either Bengali or Indian, one of the two.
Well,
That ain't me.
about it. I mean,
You
most
pointing at
of
me.
the IT, most
Point
of
the other way.
support from India, so it makes sense they made AI for calls. That's crazy.
Don't let people.
You know, one day if I'm ever back in the old country, I'm gonna prank call Scott and pretend to be a telemarketer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You want to play that? You want to play that game?
Yeah, I'll be like,
Play that game?
Sonnier.
You want to play that game? I'm about to mess your whole world up right now.
Hello, Mr. Sonnier. Mr. Sonnier.
Where's it at? I know I called him from this number before. Where's it at? I don't see it. Listen. Oh man, this sucks.
I'm gonna do that like months from now. I'm gonna do that months from now.
Never mind. It's not in there. It sucks. Oh, that was loud. Never mind. Sorry.
I almost went deaf.
Okay. Oh, he says, I get connected to a computer recently. You hear this call center in the background, and the fancy voice comes up. Exactly. Half the time when they call me, I feel like, look, Rajiv, I know who you are, okay? We can speak in the other language if you want. It's fine.
That would be me and you both.
Dude says, if I was an AI, I'd totally cheese all day, pissing people off at the India. Oh, of course. That's what I plan on doing with Scott at some point.
Absolutely.
Hello, Bowser. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
Hello, is there a Princess Peach there? Hello.
You know what? That actually reminds me. I messed with someone that's from Africa. They came to my store, and I started speaking with their kind of accent that they had. So he'd be like, "Yes." Then he asked me a question. I'd be like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Sit there coughing at him.
Dude,
That's so mean.
I remember one time some Middle Eastern guy was trying to scam someone I knew, right? And then he kept pretending to be an FBI agent, except he couldn't say the phrase FBI special agent. He could only say FBI special. So I kept saying, you can't even say the words. This is FBI special agent from Orlando. This is FBI special agent from New York. And then I started calling him like all sorts of Islamic like racist terms like towel head and like Paki and terrorist and all that stuff. And he
See, I'll be completely calm. I'll ask him ridiculous questions.
Right.
Like, do y'all really have sex with goats there?
No, this is through text, so I was just having fun with it.
So if I steal something, you cut my arm off, or do you just behead me?
Right.
How does that work?
Oh, this was through text. It wasn't through an actual call, but that'd be insane.
Oh, it'd be even worse.
Right. No, we did a live stream about it too. We actually live streamed the conversation. That's a great deal. It's still on the page.
Terrorists aren't people. Period. Yeah. If you think you're going to heaven because you strap bombs to yourself and blow up a neighborhood, yeah, you're not a person.
And you pray Allah Akbar.
Yeah.
Silence! I kill you.
Okay, I'm good.
It's Ahmed. Did you know that's actually a letter in their alphabet? That's a letter. Yeah, 77 Virginians, I'll pass. For sure. I don't want nothing to do with 77 Virginians.
77 Virginians. That's great.
77 Virginians. God, that's a nightmare. I'd be like trying to do anything I could to prolong my life. They said if I die, I get 77 Virginians. I'm staying alive forever.
Oh my god.
If you're from Virginia and you're watching or listening to the show, I'm sorry. Not really, but yeah.
You're not. Oh, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not, but yeah. Okay, Harsh called me out on that one, but never mind.
You're such a
I mean,
villain.
we already had this conversation earlier. You said you had no filter.
What filter?
No,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, what do you mean by you people?
Exactly what I said. People like you. You people.
You people.
Not me.
You people. People such as that. People. People. You people. People.
Next time, warn me when you get to pull up that camera.
So the 77 Virginians was a typo in the Quran. All right, cool. So wait. So you mean to tell me all these people are killing themselves for Virginians?
Apparently.
No wonder they're all upset.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be upset too. What's a filter?
What is it?
Well, see, when you have dirty water and you need to make it clean water, you run it through this tube. It got like stuff in it, and that filtrates the water, and that's called a filter. Yeah. You got to have filters in order to filtrate, and you got to filtrate in order to be used as a filter. So, you know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you, Hoey. If 77 Virginians were on the table, I'd be mad too. I'd be blowing up everything as well. Yep. Can't say I would. I mean, it could be worse. It could be 77 Alabamians. You know.
No.
What, filters? You know, I was talking about actual filtration, not... See, you just think with your penis too much, Hoey. That's your problem.
Oh, it's like I'm the only guy in the world that has two brains.
Yep, because you think with your wee-wee as much as you think with your woo-woo.
Well, his name's Bowie for a reason. I mean,
No, it's... For the longest time, I was like, oh, so his actual name actually rhymes with his nickname. Okay, well, that makes sense.
yeah.
I didn't even realize it at first. I was like, why in the body? And I talk out my hoo-ha. You have a hoo-ha? I knew you were a tranny.
That would explain a
I
lot.
just knew it.
That would explain a lot, especially the late night mood swings and such. I mean, you know, just saying.
No, that's alcohol mood swings. I know what that is. That's genuine Joseph.
Oh, God.
That's even trademarks.
Trademarks.
Oh my God.
Trans live splatter. No, we can't say stuff like that on the show, Hoey. Stop that.
No, I said trans live spatter.
The same thing. Splatter, spatter, all the same difference. Hoey, we love you to death. And thank you so much for being a part of our show.
Yeah.
But I just want to say that the views and commentaries expressed in this show are not necessarily the views of the station or something. I don't know. Jackie's not here to give me the proper terminology for it, so, you know, I'm screwing that all up. Yeah, poor lady. Died of testicular cancer. Poor woman. Matt Walsh is... Okay, so I got recently called a transphobe the other day. I really don't care what you identify as, but don't take science and try to dispute it because that just makes you look dumb. Okay? That's my biggest issue with the whole transgender thing. All right?
Yeah.
If you want to call yourself a kumquat, then by all means do so. I could care less. But when you don't know what the definition of it, and Matt Walsh did a really good documentary when it came to that, because if you don't know what the definition of a woman is, how can you call yourself one? And if only a woman knows what the definition of what a woman is, how can you call yourself one if you were never a woman to start off with?
Mm-hmm. Well, plus it's almost the same thing. It's like a small group of people, a very tiny group of people trying to tell the majority of the country what to do. It's just a mess. I mean, like most Fofont said, it is fascism. It is social fascism.
But this is the problem right here, Hoey. They cannot tell the difference between sex versus identity. There's only two genders. When you talk about any other species or anything else under the sun, you go, they have two genders in their species.
Right.
I mean, or unless there's some kind of alien species and they have a third gender or whatever. We don't know. I mean, because we're not everywhere in the galaxy yet. Pretty sure if Trump has his way, we will be by next month. But anyway, we're not everywhere. Okay? No. When it comes to genitalia, there's only two, Hoey. Don't start that crap.
Two.
I think that was a joke.
There's only two different types of genitalia, okay? There's only male and female.
I think that was a joke about like Down syndrome and mental illness, but if I know Hoey, but I don't know Hoey.
Hoey thinks that Down syndrome is a gender.
Oh, no, hermaphrodites do exist.
That's a hermaphrodite. That doesn't really. I mean, if that was to happen all the time, then you can use that as a variable data point, but it doesn't. That's very, very rare.
Yeah, that's like getting a royal flush every time.
But that's always the type of person you can honestly say, go F yourself and mean it.
Yeah.
You mean
technically they could.
You mean Harsh, a royal flush at the casino? Because that's very rare.
It's not mutation of the gnome, it's mutation of the genome.
It's as rare as a hermaphrodite. Probably even rarer.
Hoey, please spell check your comments. Please.
Genome, yeah.
Not gnome. I mean, unless you became mutated, we're not talking about gnomes.
And then Professor
I swear to God, Professor Fate, your fate will be seen very soon if you keep this up.
And then there's furries. For some reason, I always thought Scott was like a de facto furry.
No, Hoey. It's GE. You know what? Never mind. Just go with that.
No, I see what Hoey meant. So I know a hermaphrodite. She has kids, 7 of them. For some reason, that surprised me, Jason.
So did she get herself pregnant 7 different times, or does she have like 7 baby daddies or something?
I don't know.
Either way, that would be funny. And what did they do? Like move the appendage out of the way so they could hit it so that she could get pregnant?
God.
And I'm assuming that she has 7 kids, because generally, traditionally, those people can kind of say whatever sex they want to be.
Right.
I mean, because they have both things.
Right.
So I'm hoping she identifies as a female, because 7 kids as a male would be kind of weird.
Yeah. Right. And he says, I'm a gift.
No, you can't. No, you can't. I'd have to have a brain in order for that to happen.
And then there's furries, and I think Scott is like a resident furry. I mean, he's already got like he's already halfway there.
Hey, look, just because I can grow a beard and don't have little patch holes like you, sir, does not mean I'm a furry.
Patch holes?
I mean, to be fair, you are like a furry.
Oh man.
Now you see, I couldn't have done that, because if I'd have been born that way, I would have been like, yeah, Patches. That's Harsh's new nickname, Patches.
Awesome.
Mr. Patches, sir.
Sorry, I don't try to grow out my facial hair every single day.
I don't have to try. All I got to do is sneeze. I sneeze and I have a full beard.
Yeah, he's like our Bowser furry.
Bowser doesn't even have a beard. He's not even human.
I mean, to be fair, we don't know if you are either.
See, there we go with that. I'm going to start making fun of Indians and Punjabis again.
Well, I mean, Harsh cuts his hair and then patches it.
Yeah, but you see, Hoey, this is the thing. I can shave right before the show, and about midway through the show, I look like this again. So there's no point. It's
Scott is our furry.
So wait, she was your first
guitar player. I didn't believe her until
So she got this cut off after you met her?
Yep.
Why? Well, what's the point?
Well, she was my first guitar player. I didn't believe her until I walked in on her pissing. Good for her.
I bet you she gave guys that like trans women. I bet you they had a field day with her. Why though? I don't understand it. Tell me why. Why did she do that after the fact, like so late in life? That just does not make sense to me.
He said it was bigger than his.
I know that's.
Oh my
If
god!
you're wondering, this is the comment he's referring to right here.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I'm just wondering why I never heard this story in any of the group calls we had back in the day.
I'm kind of glad I never did. Yeah, it was.
Jason, not you.
I like that. It was in all capital letters.
It was.
No,
It
I
was
believe
bigger.
that. It was, but it was. I'm like,
Jason, that's what she said.
Where's Hobo to come in to pop in? Where's Hobo to pop in and go cue outro music? It's Jason. We'll say a prayer for you. Bless us, our Lord, for Jason with the small penis, whose hermaphrodite penis was bigger than his.
oh my god, Hoey.
But she was an awesome guitarist. Why would you go there? Why would you go there?
Oh man.
That would only be funny if he's like the one that removed it, and by doing it that way.
Right.
Oh, that's even worse.
Why would you think that? Stop thinking bad thoughts, Josh.
Y'all making us explicit.
I am not doing anything. I'm just sitting here doing a damn podcast. I don't even know what the hell's going on, all right? I don't even know where we are. What country is this?
I don't know.
This is India.
This is a furry.
Welcome to East Asia.
Oh, actually, knowing Jason, I kind of believe that.
Yep, that's me without my filtration device.
These comments, man.
I've got a finger in my butthole.
That's Hoey thinking about the
He's gonna think about that.
dual equipped lady.
He's gonna think about that all night.
Hi, Diane. Welcome to our brain damage.
Hello.
Wow. Most horrible show of the year.
You know, we found out Scott was a furry, so that's great.
Well, I mean, he knows you too. That's not saying much.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I hate when people imply stuff like that. He knows the gay guy, so he must be gay too.
Yeah, I've known Jason a heck of a lot longer than I've known Hoey, so I'm just saying.
Can you hear that? That's the sound of me scratching my manhood right here. Growing that beard. There. Yeah. I didn't hear that. Did you hear that?
In reference to Jason's comment, Harsh was like, "Well, I know him. He's not." I'm going.
I didn't hear that.
Anyway,
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear. All I said is
I
I
didn't
know him. I didn't say nothing else.
I didn't hear. I heard him say you knew him, but I didn't hear him say he's not small, unless he was referring to his actual size.
Right.
Hoey, this is not the Midwest where you live at. Okay, we don't go to bathrooms and compare penises and go, oh my god. Yeah. Hashtag Hoey is obsessed with
story.
Why would you put that hashtag tag on the pages? Oh my goodness. I'm so done with you, harsh man. I swear.
I'm obsessed with him. I mean, he kind of is.
No, I don't want CSHR radio saying that. We'll say that. We'll do it this way. Harsh med. There. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Because it's
No, stop it. Right here.
They are interesting.
I can see Hoey now.
So does that mean that you have to have a guy in order to reproduce, or can you just screw yourself and get pregnant?
Oh gosh.
And is that considered incest, if that can happen?
What in all of Kentucky Fried line of thinking are you in right now, Hoey? Professor Fate was just like, you know what? I'm not even watching the show anymore. He just disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame him.
I don't either. I disappeared too.
Yeah.
See, give me your phone. You don't even need your phone anymore.
No.
Let's talk about your cable ace award.
Let's talk about buttered
1987.
sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does, why is it doing what it's doing. Get it.
That's the Nantucket Steel. Yeah, it is. It really is.
Did it die yesterday? See, I'm so sick of the news because the other day I saw this little printout on a table that said, the rapture, what happened and what does it mean for you? So that means I missed a rapture apparently. And now the country died yesterday and I missed that too.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the country's been on decline for decades, but
I thought it died 8 years ago. To be honest with you. I mean, think about what we got right now. We have one guy that can't tell the truth if his life depended on it, and another one that doesn't know where he is in order to tell the truth if his life depended on it. I mean, we're really batting at 1,000 here. And then we got Robert F. Kennedy running around screaming all kind of weird conspiracy theories while he's sounding like he got stuck in a dubstep album. I mean, come on. You do that when you're sober, though. Rambling. It's been a slow, agonizing demise. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Very funny one, but yeah.
I lamented the waste of good gunpowder. Yeah.
It came from China. It was no good to it. It's fine.
Oh my god.
If you shot off fireworks last night, they were all Chinese anyway. Doesn't matter. It's less artillery for them.
No comment.
Chinesian.
No comment.
Yes, comment.
Misa, no comment.
Yes, how you comment.
Misa, no comment.
Yes, how you comment.
Yeah, he's part Chinese. Part Chinese.
Dude, I looked at that whole little printout he's got. Josh is a mutt. For lack of a better way of saying it.
He is.
I can look at mine and it's like half this, half that. Josh is just a mutt. Josh is a Heinz 57. I mean, Harsh is kind of, you wouldn't need to do the 23andMe. No. I mean, we could look at you and tell your heritage is your heritage.
Mm-hmm.
You look at me and tell my heritage is my heritage. You look at Josh and it's like, I don't have no idea.
Nope. It's like all this Nordic and German stuff, and the next thing you know is like something.
And then, right, you read the 23andMe and it's like, oh, you have 75% African blood in you. And it's like, what?
No,
wait, what happened?
He's like a United Nations, really.
Josh is the walking United Nations. That's perfect.
The living, walking United Nations.
The living United Nations.
Yeah, literally. Like 90-something% Nordic and German. Then the rest is all.
I could see the Nordic and German part.
Right.
Because, especially if he takes his hat off.
Yeah.
But he never does. But
Yeah.
What do you think Nordic and German is, Hoey?
This is why Hoey's such a stereotype. This is why.
How does that make him stereotypical?
Hey, man,
How does
Josh
ignorance
is
of
the
geography make him a stereotype? That doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
That's usually found in people that look like Hoey. I'm just saying.
Not necessarily. I mean, he looks like a leprechaun.
Right.
So you're saying that all Irish people are dumb?
I mean, they were enslaved, weren't they? They were enslaved.
That doesn't mean they were dumb.
Yeah,
Never mind. I live in the South. I can't say that. Not with good conscience, anyway.
Yeah. Josh looks like a white guy to me. He's Star Crouch.
Sauerkrutisch?
Yeah, now he's trying.
Is that supposed to be succotash? Sauerkrutisch.
Right. Well, no, Hoey is not wrong when he says the Irish are known for being bright. Well, they are more.
Will you stop it? You're not the producer. Cut that out.
Irish are known for being bright. Well, that is true to a point. The Diane types, yes. The Hoey types, no. I know, Diane. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Diane types, yes. They're like intelligent. The Hoey types. No.
You didn't hear that? Hey, yeah! I don't know what's going on back there.
Right. No, that is true in Diane.
What is the IE?
In example.
Oh, an example.
Well, anyway, Diane, I apologize for that comment. Not every Irish person told. I apologize. Okay.
I mean, look at her name.
Yeah.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, watch it, i.e. Diane.
I don't blame her. I mean, she's named after a priest. Look at that name. McCarthy Fahili.
Right. Holy, watch out, you're next.
Hold on, Jason, there's a difference between Irish people and leprechauns. Let's just make that clear.
Just remind me that I don't want to meet Jason.
Well, you're not Irish, so you're fine.
I do have Irish in me. I have Irish.
I told you he's a mutt.
Remember, I'm a mixed mutt. I'm with several different nationalities, bro. Several.
Yeah. Lars needs to mail her an apology letter with a signed selfie.
Four ancient.
You know that would get picked up at the USPS
Probably.
office.
4 ancient nationalities: Europe, Sub-Saharan African, East Asian, and Indigenous American.
You know something, though, Josh?
Yes.
Nobody cares.
I know.
All right, cool.
Deal with it.
God is our resident furry. Always says I would
Okay, hold on. Email Jackie directly, because if you hit contact at cshr-radio.com again, I'm not going to answer you back.
I'm just gonna block Hoey if he emails contact again.
Block him from the website.
Yeah, block him from the emails.
Yeah, it's Jackie, I think. I don't remember what her email address is. Oh, it's Jackie@herbalations.net.
You know what's the difference in a regular Irish person and Hoey? A regular Irish person knows what APAC is, and they understand what's going on in certain parts of the Middle East. Hoey does. That is true.
I mean, you can tell I'm not Irish because I have no idea what APAC means or what it's for.
Well, Iron Brew.
American, Israel, political.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
No, I said Iron Brew. Iron Brew.
Jonathan Close, your mom is Illuminati.
Committee.
That's mean. Why are you being mean to Jonathan?
Poor Jonathan.
Okay, I'm lost.
Part of it. They do benefit.
No, that's OPEC, not APAC.
Right. Yeah, APAC benefits off OPEC too, so I mean, it ain't that far off. American Israel Political Action Committee. So we still live?
Yes, I had a question to ask him that I didn't need you to hear. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're not that special, Harsh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just so we got that clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a mascot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not ending the show. We'll end when I get very good ready to it. I don't care what you have to say about it.
I mean, we're at the 1 hour and 5 minute mark, so it's up to you.
I mean, let it go for a little while. Everybody's starting to show up now. So if you can't be and hang out with your friends, you're such a butthead.
Yeah. Poor Jonathan. High-end just keeps trolling him at will.
We're going to start calling him High Endothan. Cross between Jonathan and High End.
High-endothan.
High Endothan.
You know when I first started seeing some of the reface shoots, that High-end and Jonathan looked eerily similar. It was weird. I'm like, I thought you guys were different nationalities.
Well, that's why Jonathan grew a beard.
Not since when he had a beard. They look still the same in the reface.
Oh.
He's telling Josh to find the weed.
That is not what I was telling him. You got to understand that Josh does a lot of stuff around here. You know, he keeps things running. So I was asking him if he did something.
Oh, he says reface does a bad job sometimes.
Sometimes it does. Yes. I will give. Yeah.
At the owner's expense.
All right.
You're welcome, sir.
Wait, what?
Why are you not posting?
What the world's going on over here?
I don't know.
Yeah, in that spirit, tomatoes, potatoes.
Tomatoes, potatoes.
Are you just ugly? What? What? Stroke victims.
Times it cracks me. Well, to be fair, Hoey sounds like a stroke victim sometimes, so that makes sense.
It depends on how much he's been drinking. But if you ever notice, like towards the end of the night, the more he drinks, the more he sounds like a stroke victim.
Yeah,
I can believe that.
Because it's like Hoey will get online and he sounds nothing like Hoey, because you don't look at his face and think he sounds like that to start off with. And then whenever, after a while of talking, the more he drinks, it's more like, yeah. So, yeah.
Well, I gotta stay up all night and then get drunk all day, so I don't have to go back to work tomorrow. But
Hoey has like the most stereotypical Midwestern accent I have ever heard in my entire life.
He does, like a nerdy Midwestern guy. He kind of does that.
It's like the most dead giveaway Midwestern accent ever.
Yeah, like the way he posts, you think he was like some big, strong, like you think he'd be like some big, like deep South type, and instead he's like, "Hey guys, I'm Hoey. How you doing?"
Yeah, it's like doesn't match him at all.
Yeah. Well, it's the same also with Robert Walker, because Robert Walker posts like he's a nerd, and then you hear him speaking like, "Oh, well, yeah, no." It's like, what?
Well, I mean, look at me and my deep voice. But to be fair, I mean, I'm huge.
Yeah,
so, I mean, naturally, you would think I have a deep voice.
You look the part. I mean,
they look the part.
Yeah.
I have a face made for radio.
Hang on a second.
He's pressing buttons. I'd be scared.
Ian says, I'm in a busy restaurant. I can't hear a thing y'all are saying. It's great.
Perfect.
It takes 2 packs of Marvel Pro not to sound 12, okay?
So you know what this means right here, Harsh? This means he's actually doing math right now, trying to figure out how much he can get away with not tipping.
Yeah. No, knowing high end, he probably is doing something like that.
Well, she looked at me funny 3 times. I'm going to deduct $1 for each time.
She interrupted me when I was eating my food.
I was trying to watch y'all's live stream, and then she asked me if I was doing okay. That's another negative $1.
The immigrant family in my house gives. Okay, I'm not going to even ask what you mean by that.
No, I know what he means by that.
Yeah, Jason harbors illegal aliens. That's how I took that.
I was about to say it better not be my family.
Well, I mean, you have like nothing but immigrants in your family. You're from everywhere.
Yeah. But tell you what,
We're going to change Josh's name to Mr. International.
Well, hold on. Tell you what, though, most of them are rich.
Too bad you didn't fall into that category, huh?
I will eventually. Get ready.
He sets himself up for these. He opens the door and then he looks at me like I'm crazy when I walk through the door.
Because you are crazy, sir.
They're legal what? Or
No,
you mean they
they're
are legal? Okay.
Yeah, they're legal immigrants here. He just says they give me a lot.
They probably call him.
We would have to draw and quarter him to deport him properly.
No.
You know, like send different pieces of him to different countries.
Yeah, Jason says they just give me a lot of beer. That's cool. Oh my God, Howie. He's such a...
We would just have to cut him up. Send his fingers to like Africa and his head to Nordic land or wherever. Jackie wants the shins. Only 2 inches of them. That is her thing. We're starting a GoFundMe for Jackie Hyde, our brilliant chief operating officer. And we're going to get her 2 more inches of shins so she doesn't feel short anymore.
Yeah.
60,000 in my paycheck right now.
That's all you want is 60 grand. So is that like 30 grand per leg?
Nah.
That's really cheap.
We've had this conversation before, sir.
Yeah.
Do you not remember?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, gosh.
There is
you
a
just have to remember, Harsh.
There is a surgery to make people like Jackie be much taller, but that costs way more than 60 grand. And it's not a transplant surgery.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Jason, that's like a different country by itself anyway. So, yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Popo offered to deport me once. I told him I'd love to go back to Brooklyn. Yeah. I mean, Brooklyn is a different country. It's like a different country than what it was like 15 years ago.
An entire state's a different country.
Right. Like, New York City's like 5 different states in one country.
We're not talking about him being a gigolo. He's selling pieces of his bones, Hoey.
Mm-hmm.
Hoey, accept it.
We're only become short by like 2 inches, buddy.
You know, if my kidneys were worth anything, I'd definitely sell one of those.
I still be tall. Okay.
Maybe I could get on like dark web and sell a kidney.
I don't know if your kidneys would be good enough for that.
The dark web don't
probably
like
aren't.
you either.
Maybe I could sell one as a science experiment.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sure you could get a tax write-off if you donate it to like a nearest medical school. One of your kidneys or something.
What good would a tax write-off be for me?
I don't know, another 10 grand the IRS.
I want money. I want money.
I don't know.
I don't want a write-off. I want money.
I'm just
He
saying.
doesn't Harsh. He doesn't have yellow hair. He's not orange. Okay?
2
That's
inches.
at a medical school, not a veterinary school.
Okay.
Not a veterinary school. Although maybe if you donate his intestines, it would go to a veterinary school. I don't know. But
We could like take dogs and give them each inch of my shins in just the front and make them squatted dogs, so they look like the squatted trucks.
Oh my God. I don't think shin transplants work that way though. I don't think it works like that at all.
I don't even know if they actually work. You're gonna make me Google something weird.
There are height surgeries. There are surgeries to increase your height, but there's not transplant shin surgeries.
The orange guy got a better spray tan this election cycle.
Of course, Holly's happy about that.
We're in the process of installing hard metal pipes behind Biden's legs so he doesn't fall down randomly anymore.
No.
I think the funniest thing was after the debate was watching Jill Biden running up there to grab him so she could escort him off stage so he wouldn't wander off into the backstage area somewhere. That was great. How about the rack to stretch out? You know, my back's been hurting. That might actually do me some good right now.
Yeah.
So, Harsh, you want to come down here and use medieval torture to straighten my back out for me?
Well, sure.
I will not be there for that one.
That would be funny. We'll give him Heelys. So all he's got to do is get back on his heels and she could just push him off like he's on a dolly. Yes, that was funny too.
You did good, honey. You answered all the questions. Great job. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my God.
Poor guy. I mean, I'm wondering if he even knows he's president now at this point.
No. I don't think he does. But
I don't think he does either.
But yeah, height surgery does exist.
Yeah, but I think they break your legs and put these things in place to make him the bone reattach itself.
Yep. That's how it goes.
That means Jackie, if you're watching.
So Jason says he would have rather if Jill would have just pushed him down as he was coming off the stage. I need to sleep more and not be up after 8 p.m.
And don't forget to eat your Ovaltine, or you drink your Ovaltine before you go to bed, and your Metamucil.
Height surgeries. Yes, they literally break your legs, and then they put these cages on them to to make the bone line everything up and make the bone grow back together.
So should we demonstrate play a video of that?
Sure, we need to be canceled anyway.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, gosh. He is serious, buddy.
Okay.
Dude, after that performance last week, bruh, and to watch people still fanboy for him, it's just really? What is wrong with you people? I mean, I get that Trump's not much of a better candidate, but at least Trump knows where he is. I mean, to be fair, I don't want to vote for either one of them, but really and truthfully, how are we gonna vote for RFK?
All right. So this
RFK sounds that's okay. So Diane, this is what they do. Yes, this is how they do the extension surgery.
Yeah, it's gonna have to happen to Jackie in order to fight off dwarfism. Sadly, it's very.
I think they can only do 1 or 2 inches at a time or something like that.
6 inches at the most, but usually
how many?
It can be up to 6 inches at the most, but I think it's 1 or 2 at a time.
So so this is the part where they put the guitar fretboard in, so you could play guitar with them. Oh wait, no, it's wrong video. Sorry.
All right.
Really, they couldn't just use a regular screwdriver for that. They had to put their name on it.
Yep. It's all marketing.
Anybody, literally anybody, please push Biden down some stairs. LOL. That would make my decade, and I'm a leftist.
No.
That's pretty rough.
I mean, that would be nice in theory, but then you got to deal with the fat camel toes president, so I don't know if you'd really want that.
Kamala would probably be happy that her career finally led her to the top. She sucked her way all the way up there.
Yeah, for 6 months. And then she's out. Yes, I get to be president for 6 months, and then boom, it's over.
Could you does people actually want her as president though? That's the main question. I mean, really and truthfully, other than having a line of sexual escapades, what does she really have going for her?
Nothing.
Honestly.
She really doesn't have anything. And the crazy part is I haven't heard anything about the K-Hive posting anything about her in a long time. I don't see the K-Hive hyping her up anymore. The fact that
he says She was inching her way to the presidential logo on the balcony watching the fireworks last. So you think she was going to throw Biden off the balcony if nobody was looking? Tonight? I didn't see that. You know what? Let me go look at The Wire because I haven't looked at The Wire all afternoon. Oh, she would pull a Joe Biden. All right, so let's see. Biden, a medical emergency. Biden, a medical emergency.
E-medical.
E-medical. I did actually spell e-medical. Thank you, Josh, for clearing that up.
Si, senor.
No problem. On AF1.
Oh my God. He says Kamala would instantly throw another 500 black people in prison to celebrate. She probably would. She was very notorious in California for doing that. So.
Okay, so Laura Loomer is the one that claimed in a post on X that Joe Biden suffered a medical emergency on board Air Force One on a flight to Delaware. White House reports that the medical emergency, or reports of about a medical emergency, are 100% false. And Biden was also seen getting off the same flight and getting into the presidential motorcade. So, unless he's now a ghost, I would have to say that one's incorrect.
No. They have to think of something to get rid of him. The problem is, though, the people who are going to replace him are probably going to be worse than him, as crazy as that sounds.
I don't know if that would be considered to be a medical emergency.
No. That wouldn't be it.
Well, I mean, it depends on what he ate for dinner.
But that being said, I mean, everyone talks about always going to get replaced, but the people they're going to try to replace him with are probably going to lose to Trump too.
So yes, Casper. Casper, can you see Biden in the shadow world yet? You know what's bad is his death has probably been watching him for like the last 3 years at least.
And I've managed to avoid it.
One of these days he's going to fall off of Air Force One, and I'm going to be the cause of it.
Oh, you're talking about him.
Yeah, Jason says Michelle Obama, they're going to run her watch. I mean, in theory, that's what they were talking about, but I don't know if even she wants any of this to 2024. Yeah.
I don't see her or this one ever becoming president.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
No, and there's reason behind it. There's so much stigma around Hillary now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And then Michelle Obama really didn't do anything except screw up all the children's lunches at school.
Yep.
Well, the thing is, they're not going to. Got people like Michelle Obama and Hillary Clinton and Gavin Newsom don't want to run against Trump. So they're not, because Hillary maybe, but like the other two don't want to run against him because they lose to him. Their political careers are over.
Well, Newsom, the only thing he's good for is for everything that everyone is against right now. And that was giving immigrants tons of money and while he's been California governor. Doing all of these social programs that have been known to bankrupt entire states, which California has a bankruptcy scare now at least once a month. I really don't see him having enough tact.
No.
To be able to beat Trump.
No.
And it's not necessarily policy measures that make any candidate whatever. It doesn't even matter now at this point. No. It's literally whoever they're going to get has to be able to beat Donald Trump.
And none of them
but to be honest with you, that's very unfortunate in a sense.
No.
Yeah.
But,
California is one of the California is one of the richest states because of the people that live there with the money. The state itself is broke.
Right. Right, but the thing is, new people like Newsom, Camel Toe, Michelle, none of them want to run against Trump because they don't want to ruin their political, prospects. If they run against Trump now and they lose, their careers are over. If Biden stays in the race, and loses, then it's like, okay, well,
to be fair, Harris and Obama, their careers are pretty much over already. I mean, Michelle Obama would just be riding on Barack Obama's coattails. And since he's openly endorsed Biden so many times, not too many people are looking too good at him. And Hillary's just a joke.
Right.
I mean, she's been the butt of every political joke now since Clinton got out of office.
Well,
The only one that would have some type of ground to run on would be Newsom. But he should not run in this election, and he needs to stay far away from California for at least an entire term before he would have any kind of headway.
Well, Professor Fit, I agree with when he says Big Mike doesn't want it anyway. No, she doesn't. She's too busy writing books and doing other things.
Mm-hmm.
And Jason says, I don't think they can beat Trump now. I don't like Trump, but I don't think the DNC has enough political capital left with the people. No, I mean, all they can do is hope for 2028. That's it.
Yeah, at this point now, yeah. And the bad thing about it is the reason they lost so much political capital, and it's very simple. The debate is really what showed people this. For 3 years, they've been going on television, online, on everywhere they can. President Biden is sharp as a tack. He knows what's going on. He's a true leader, this, that, and the other. And then he goes on this debate looking like a 3-year-old that can't put his pants on correctly. You know, that right there exposed their entire life. They've been spewing for 3 years straight.
Right.
So how do you trust somebody or trust a group of people like that that's going to sit there and openly lie to the American public for so freaking long? Well, I mean, to be fair, all politicians do it, but that's beside the point. I mean, this is just a blatant, outright lie that they've been telling everybody for over 3 years. So how do you take those people with any type of faith?
You can't.
You can't. Jonathan Close, we should do a show about books that don't even exist yet. Problem solved. They got to hope they don't lose the Senate. The campaign funds will turn and that's exactly right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, look at what's currently going on.
Yeah.
Yes, the country may be polarized and split, but along campaign party lines. I get that, but the silent majority eventually will speak up, and all of these people will lose their spots.
Right. Oh, no, that's true. As for this comment, we could do the Book of Joseph and Scott's autobiography then. So there you go.
That would be the most boring book. Autobiography about me.
I don't know. The last 3 years were rather interesting. So
if it was about just the last year, then maybe. Because wow.
Yeah.
All I can say about that is holy cannoli.
What's that? That was a laugh.
2 first strike platforms off the Cuban coast and losing the petrodollar don't help. Using genocide for money laundering tends to sour the party as well. Agreed.
Well, yeah. But why is the Cuban thing even a thing? They literally sent the only 3 boats that were still running and 1 nuclear submarine that didn't have any nuclear weapons on it simply because the launching mechanism was broken on the sub.
Yeah.
I mean, why are we supposed to be scared of that?
I mean, we even sent one of ours over there to Guantanamo Bay.
I mean, the Navy was like, we're going to do a show of force in Florida and just put 2 guys in a rowboat with a M16 in it, and the Russians left.
Like, oh no, here comes the Florida cavalry. Run!
But what is our only hope? What is our hope right now? Honestly, what do we have to hope for left?
Well, I mean, if the government implodes, at least in theory, there's a chance that things could be built back in a much more, I don't want to say the phrase, it could be rebuilt in a much more positive aspect than what it is now. That's the theory. I don't know how true that is because, it could also be worse. So.
That's just like, what is this Project 2025?
Probably
And-
2025 is just some like manifesto. I'm talking about like people coming together, actually building something better. But the problem is, I
You
don't think that's
cannot build back better if your entire premise is like, oh, I added 50,000 jobs to the economy, and they were all bounce back jobs. That's
Right.
not building anything.
No, I'm not talking about the senile one. I'm talking about in general what Diane's saying.
Yeah, but who would you rather on that phone line? I would much rather Biden be on the other end of that phone as opposed to Trump. Because I can promise you Putin's not going to call if Trump's in office. That's what everybody doesn't realize. It wasn't really a Russian collusion. That man was scared to death of Trump because Trump is a nutcase.
Yeah.
He wants you to say the Biden line. Say it as Biden.
We must
Can you do that?
build back better.
It's more like, Bill back.
Jason
We're gonna
says-
build a wall, and we're gonna kick that old man out, and have him on the other side of the border.
Yeah. Jason says if the country dies, I get to, so I'm good. And Jason says agreed. Yeah, that is a silver lining. Who knew Jason was such an optimist?
I mean, what else does he have to hang on to?
Yeah. That is true. He has always been an optimist. I think only exists to make Irish people look bad. That's my new conspiracy theory. Only exists to make the Irish look bad. Agreed. Always a bright side. Yes, there is. And on this note, this has been another edition of Friday Night Random Happenings from CSHR Radio. We thank Casper. We thank Josh, the Casper, aka Casper, the not so friendly host. And we also thank Scott Sonnier, everyone's favorite person. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of the beautiful Friday.